Hey everybody, it's Katos here, bringing you episode 4 of Sonic the Dragon, and in this episode we'll be tackling what I consider to be the hardest level in the game, or at least one of the hardest levels in the game. Sunset Vista. This level is... oh my goodness. This level is something else. Not the hardest level in the game, but one of the hardest levels in the game. Probably equal with some of the other levels. And there are two bonus rounds in this level, one of them being the Cortex bonus round, which is essential to complete if you want to 100% the game. Unlike the other bonus levels like the Torna and the Brio ones, the Cortex levels allow you to unlock a key, which will basically unlock other levels that we can't usually get to without it. So that's going to be pretty hard, and most of this episode will basically just be trying to get past this level and probably another level if we have time. And yeah, it's Friday, so I hope everyone's feeling good on Fridays. I know I am, because it's just before the weekend. I've got a party on Friday night, which will be awesome because I never go out partying anymore. Since when did I stop going to parties as often? Probably after high school, or as soon as I started TAFE. Parties, I don't know, there weren't as many going on and they just weren't interesting anymore because it's kind of like been there, done that. Like, back when I was a kid, like in high school and probably after high school too, I did a lot of drinking at parties and stuff, and I used to get excited about that kind of stuff. But now for me, when I go to a party, I'm just kind of like, I could drink, and I often do drink, but I don't feel good about it. I often feel sick and then wonder why I do it the next day. I don't know, they just don't whoa! That happened to us again. That happened to us in the last episode and I nearly crapped my pants. But no, I don't know, going to parties and stuff just doesn't excite me anymore. Especially when I have my own, because I'm too busy looking after everyone. Actually, on my, was it 20th birthday? I was a bit naughty. And I had a party at my house without telling my mum. She was away on holidays. And it was a disaster. Like, everyone had a good time except for me, because I was doing things like cleaning up puke and making sure people don't break shit. And it wasn't very fun for me, but at least other people had a good time, which I guess is the main thing. But the one that puked in my room, I hadn't talked to in a long time, and recently got back in contact with him for my 21st birthday, which was in December, and I didn't do anything exciting for my 21st. We just went to the pub kind of thing, and everything was fine. Like, he was a bit talky and chatty, but you know, I don't have a big problem with that. I was just kind of trying to socialize with everyone else, and then we're all sitting around, and he just poured a packet of chips into my beer, and basically everyone was getting annoyed with that, and he kind of left in embarrassment after that. But I don't know, that stuff happens, I guess. Sorry, my commentary was interrupted there. I guess that's a good thing about post gameplay, is that I can kind of edit around that if I need to. What was I saying? Yeah, something about parties or something, or being afraid. I don't know, I forget. I've also had a couple of people recently get in touch with me saying stuff like, "Oh wow, Katos, you're doing alright on YouTube. You've got a fair amount of subscribers and stuff now." And I'm thinking to myself, I'm not that good. And then I look at my YouTube channel and realize I've got, you know, a lot of people watching all of a sudden. I didn't even notice. And they've been asking me things like, how did you get so big all of a sudden, or how do you get subscribers and stuff? And I don't know. I don't really know what to tell them, because I'm not really sure, to be honest. Like, I think once you start out on YouTube, the first thing you want to do is get subscribers, just so you have people watching. Oh, there's a mistake there. I'm gonna have to come back to get that, because I just fucked that up with the invincibility. But I mean, when you start out on YouTube, the main thing you want to do is get some subscribers, set yourself a mark to how many you want to get, and just keep working until you get that amount of subscribers. And by working, I mean making really good content, something that people would watch, and try to send it out. Like what I did was people who made video responses on their YouTube videos, like famous YouTubers, post a video response of your video, and if it's catches the eye, like with my Crash Bandicoot videos, it caught the eye of a lot of people who were interested in Crash Bandicoot. So they would often click on my video that was in the video response, and I get a bunch of people saying, "Oh, you've got some good stuff. I subscribed and stuff." And I said, "Okay, cool." But to be honest, I set myself out. Obviously, I made a goal for myself to get at least, I don't know, 50 subscribers, just so I have people, somebody watching my videos. I don't care who it is or how many people watch, just as long as I'm getting some views. And I thought if I get around, you know, that 50 or so subscribers, chances are people will click on my video when it comes up on the homepage. And I got there, and after I hit that amount that I wanted, people just kept rolling up and saying they like my stuff. Like, I stopped making video responses after a while. Oh, there we go, we've got 99 lives, by the way. That was easy. I don't even do video responses anymore. People just watch and people subscribe because they see the numbers and they click on my channel and watch, and I've got over 80 somehow. I don't know how. It just kind of happened. But the thing is, like, if you're not getting the subs that you want, or, you know, you're trying your hardest to do it and just not getting it, don't be discouraged or anything. Just keep doing what you like, and eventually you'll find someone that is interested in the videos that you make, and you'll get the numbers. Like, it's hard for if you're starting out, because I know some people who are just trying to start YouTube channels now, and they want to do gameplay stuff. And I said, alright, cool, and I give them advice on what software and hardware to use and stuff like that. But the main thing they want to know is how to start out and how to get numbers and stuff, like subscribers, and I don't really know what to tell them. I just say, make good stuff and people will watch, I suppose. Where was I going with this? Yeah, it's hard to start out as well, because commentating can be a scary thing. See, I've missed a Cortex head there, so I have to come back and do it. Starting out can be a bad thing, because it can be scary, because the first few videos you make will be really awkward, and you'll be shaky and nervous kind of thing, and that's kind of normal. Like, if you look back on my channel, the first couple of videos I uploaded was a Pokemon LP or something like that. And I had the worst mic in the world, and my commentary was just so bad. I advise you to not watch it because it's really horrible. But everyone's videos start out like that, and if they don't, then good on you. But quite often, your videos will be like that to start with, and it's scary. But once you get used to it, once you've uploaded a lot of videos of your commentary, it'll be natural and it'll feel normal, kind of thing. It just feels like you're talking to yourself, and I don't know, it's an interesting thing. I guess it is a good way for you to boost your confidence as well, because I know for myself, as soon as I started getting good, I don't consider myself good at commentating, but better at commentating, my confidence in real life just boosted dramatically, and I can talk to anyone now and not have a problem with it. Whereas back in the day, sorry, my face is a bit close to the mic, I'll move it. Back in the day, I would talk to someone and just be really nervous. I would shake. I wouldn't know what to say, and now that's all changed. Like, I guess YouTube is a really good hobby, no matter what you do on it. Like, if you're just commentating or if you're making proper videos about things, I don't know. As long as you're talking, and I don't know, it's just good. It's good social ability. I don't really know what I'm talking about anymore. But anyway, that's Sunset Vista out of the way, thank God. We finally got that key for Cortex, the Cortex bonus round. So now we can get to the level that was locked. There's a level on the map you'll notice you can't get there, but if you go back here with the key, come on, go back. Come on, keep going. Keep going. What am I doing? Yeah, see here. You walk back and that level's locked. And this is another hog level, which I love. Really, it's kind of the same as the last one, just a different order of obstacles, pretty much. But it's not much different, to be completely honest. But basically, why you get to these unlocked levels is because you have to get a gem from every level, basically. And you'll see why at the end of this walkthrough, why you need every single gem in the game to get the alternate ending. So yeah, there you go. What else did I want to talk about? I've gained a lot of weight over the holidays. Like, I've been on tape holidays for, I don't know, probably three months or so? Probably since November last year I've been on holidays, so that's a long time. And I've got a bit of a gut going on now, because when I'm on holidays I don't work or anything. I should be working when I'm on holidays, but in Melbourne it's hard to get a job, especially if you're just looking for a temporary job. No one will offer a temporary job here. And if you're at school, no one will offer you a part-time job if you say you have other commitments. So that's hard. That's getting off track though. I've gained a lot of weight over the holidays, to be straight. But strangely enough, I just weighed myself, and I appear to be larger, but I haven't gained any weight. Like, it seems like I've just gained mass, but not weight. It's really strange. But what I've decided to do is I said to myself, alright, every morning and every night, I'm going to do at least 10 sit-ups. Which doesn't seem big, but then I said if I feel like I can do more, I'll add more on. Which is what I used to do when I worked out when I was in high school, because I was all about, I need to be strong and muscly in high school so I can get to women and stuff. Which I honestly look back on and say, why was I acting like such an idiot? But I realize that kind of stuff, you don't need muscly bodies and stuff. But if I'm starting to get a bit tubby, then maybe I need to, not to get the women's and stuff, but just to, you know, it's unhealthy to be tubby, I guess. Well, I personally think that, like, some people who are a bit of a tub would say, alright, I'm a bit tubby, it's just who I am. If I'm unhealthy, so be it, I don't really care, and I agree with them. It's up to it's your decision in the end, but really, personally, if I'm gaining a bit of weight, I would like to lose it, because, I don't know, I get a bit self-conscious. I've got a lot of self-esteem issues and stuff, especially if I'm getting on stage and stuff and performing music. You know, I don't want to be I don't want to be standing there with my gut hanging out and I can barely reach my guitar, kind of thing. So, anyway, enough about that. This is Koala Kong. Honestly, I don't enjoy this boss. Basically, what you have to do is, well, my screensaver turned on again, so I gotta turn that off. He'll throw rocks at you, and you can spin them back, or kind of block them with your spin. But the thing about that is, you have to time it very well, because if you don't, you'll either get blown up, or you'll hit a minecart and you'll have to do it again. So, I think I do that at one stage. I shoot the boulder at him and I hit a minecart, and it's just bad. But it's better because in the prototype version of this game, the rocks didn't auto-aim at him. You have to angle your spin with the rock so it hits him without hitting minecarts or anything. So that was very hard. I'm happy they changed that from the prototype version. Which again, I can still play if you guys want to see it. It won't be 100% though, because actually, if I play that game, you cannot 100% the prototype version, because it's not finished. So, you know, it's kind of impossible to finish that game, because if the content isn't there, you can't. For example, there's no gems in that game, so I can't collect all the gems. And there's boxes. It's impossible to get every box in some of the levels, so I don't know. Sorry, I just punched the mic then. But yeah, I don't enjoy this boss, really. It's really kind of dull and tedious. And see, look, I hit the minecart there, and I have to do that whole phase again. And it's just like, there are better bosses out there than this guy. Probably why Koala Kong didn't appear ever again as a Crash Bandicoot boss. With a Ripperoo and... Actually, Pinstripe didn't appear as a boss either. I like Pinstripe, he was cool. Anyway, that does it for that. And I will see you guys in episode 5. Have an awesome weekend, and yeah, catch you guys later. Bye! Love you! Love you lots.